three.
Children are said to be the future of the nation. Keeping in mind the same, Fun Kids India is here with its season 2, providing platform to all the kids. Hello everyone, welcome to Fun Kids India, India's Emerging Talent Season 2. I am your host Rajni Bharara, and today we have gathered here for the launch of Principals Talk Show. We have our amazing principals today on the show. Principal Neeta Arora and Principals and Naina, thank you so much for coming to the show and for enlightening the show basically. And with that, also we have our chief guest, Mr. Sandeep Marwah, who is an Indian film producer, director, educator, journalist, businessman. He is the founder president of the Asian Academy of Films and Television and Noida Film City. He also is the chairman of the advisory committee of Miss Earth India. We are so honored to have you, Mr. Sandeep Marwah, on Principal Talk Show and also on director, educator, journalist, businessman. He is the founder president of the Asian Academy of Films and Television and Noida Film City. Last but not the least, we also have the founder of Fun Kids India himself, none other than Mr. Sandeep. Welcome to the show. With this, and now I would like to, again welcome all the guests who are present today for the Principals Talk Show. Yes, it is the season of India's Emerging Talent, Fun Kids India. And now I would like to, directly go to the founder himself and, talk to him and ask him to say few words about the show. Over to you, Mr. Gagan Rana.
Thank you, Rajni. That's great. Sorry for some technical glitch earlier. Now, I think thank you for asking me. Actually, I should ask Sandeep Ji first. But yeah, so for me, Principal Talk Show is amazing opportunity for all the principals, parents, students, teachers, just to pick up a topic and talk about it. Because in India and even abroad, we just gone through a COVID. And it's very important to discuss any burning topic and get the opinion of these dignitaries and principals and academicians who knows the stuff, who know how things should work, who can guide us, and other people of this pandemic and see what opportunities lie in ahead of us. So, for me, yes, I'm the founder of Fun Kids India. We started in July 2019. It's almost 2.5 years for us. But for us, the Principal Talk Show is an amazing opportunity to explore the unexplored.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. And with this, we would like to move ahead and we would like to move to the chief guest himself, none other than Mr. Sandeep Marwah. So, Mr. Sandeep Marwah, now I would like to, bring you on the spot and ask you, what do you think about Fun Kids India and also about India's emerging talent?
Well, thank you very much. Let me take this wonderful opportunity to extend my heartiest thanks to Fun Kids India for inviting me here and giving me this wonderful opportunity to be part of this wonderful, beautiful program. Let me recite two very important lines. कि सभी दिशाओं से शुभ सुंदर भाव विचार भरे नित अंतर पुण्य धरा बन जाए स्वर्ग ये मेरे यत्नों से करुणा कर. Whether it is north, south, east or west, whether you're in India or abroad, whether you are on the top of the hill or you're standing at a seashore, whether you are in a lush green garden and looking at some colorful flowers, or maybe looking at the most beautiful woman on earth. The fact is there are two things which are much more beautiful than what you can see with your naked eyes. And these two things are your thinking and your feelings. And the best part is that both the things are right within you. You don't even need eyes for that. On this very auspicious day, let's pray. Hey, Lord, give me good thinking, give me good feelings so that I can do good deeds. And through my good karmas, I would love to convert this earth into heaven. This is what I believe, and I'm sure you will also believe in the same. When it comes to Fun Kids India, well, My heartiest congratulations to Gagan Rana and his complete team for creating such a wonderful body and trying to bring in best of the talent from different parts of the country and abroad and pass on that knowledge, that experience to enthusiastic people from India and abroad, and let them learn from every session what all you have been conducting now and then. It's a wonderful process. It's a wonderful action. It's a marvelous way to teach students through extracurricular activities, bringing best of the talent, most knowledgeable people, most experienced people, and let young, enthusiastic people learn from them then and there. I mean, imagine if someone like a principal of a college or maybe a creative man like me been talking to students and sharing my experience. I have spent 42 years in creative arts. There's hardly a discipline which I have not gone through, whether it's films, television, media, art, culture, fashion, design, business, management, law. So you've gone through all those things. So whatever you're going to speak, it's a nutshell. It's a mixed juice full of health. It's a healthy juice. This is what is required for your body and for your brain. And I think this is a wonderful exercise, and that's the reason that I'm here with you at your invitation. Thank you, Gagan Rana, once again.
Thank you so much for your kind words. I mean, so beautifully put. And also, you already are, so Marwa, you already are so many things. And I think we should add a poet and a shair to it as well, because the poetry and the shairi that you did, in the beginning, it was wonderful, beautiful. So with that, now I would like to again, come to Mr. Gagan Rana. And sir, I would like to ask you if you can please talk about the season 1 of Principals Talk Show, because we had Principals Talk Show in the season 1 itself, and we did a lot of conversation. We covered a lot of topics with a lot of principals. So what did we actually have in the first season? If you can please give us a recap or a preview of it.
Yeah, thank you, Rajni. So what I would like to do, I would like to step back for a sec and just honor the principles we have so far. So, yeah, I think we got Nana ma'am. Welcome, Nana ma'am. We got Neeta ma'am, Neeta Arora ma'am there.
Yes.
And I think one more joined. So let's go with Nana ma'am. Nana ma'am, would you like to introduce yourself? We are really humble and feeling proud to be over here. So please introduce yourself. And talk something about FunKidsIndia and Principal Talk Show.
Well, namaskar to everyone. I'm very glad that I'm part of this rendezvous show, Fun Kids. I will say it is the most talented kids show, whereby you have brought all India together. It's a very noble work. As respected Marwa sir rightly said, and I had heard a lot about him. I really loved listening to him now. Amazing poem that he also, recited just now. Really, I felt I was just going through all those lines. And I'm happy to meet my colleague also, Mrs. Arora. And Mr. Rana, you are always amazing person, as I know you before this. And I'm a Mumbaikar, but since I'm working at Madhya Pradesh right now, so here itself, it's a proof that India it's a oneness. We stand for oneness, we stand for unity. And though I'm staying, I lead Bhind, I have led Bhind students. I feel that I have done my role as an educator, whereby I have justified the title that I hold. We are the change makers as leaders, and that doesn't satisfy only by giving good academics. I mean, that it comes in a KRA. But then when people like you go out of the box, and even though COVID hit us, and though you still did a virtually platform, and I still remember the sort of applications that I was receiving initially, only 2 or 3, I made them understand. I saw the way you all had worked on this. And I'm very proud principal today of Bind, Mount Litera Z School, that all the parents were convinced, students were convinced, and I hit it off with over 70 entries from such a small town. It was not easy task, of course, but then that but then I was just supporting you people. That's what I want to say. I was just doing my role of proving that if you all are doing so much, I can at least do that, bring kids and give to you, then rest is yours. Very properly designed show, properly formatted, disciplined, well judged, and we enjoyed. I enjoyed very much that day. My students enjoyed. That is very important. We are just honing the talents, because all students cannot be good at grades. We don't remember what we got when we were in 7th and 8th grade, what marks we, actually we received, and how first or second we came. We don't remember that. What we remember today, are we good citizens? Where we stand, how we were exposed to good and bad things. All these things count a lot, I guess. And we have to show our students the school, the world outside the gate of the school. I think that's what we all principals are doing. All my colleagues have been doing with you all. So I just say that this is the best thing that has happened for me after traveling to Madhya Pradesh, Fun Kids. And I look ahead with some good news for our school from you people. Best of luck to all the participants, future participants, and God bless to all the students. I will only say that just try it. Don't just go for prizes. Each competition engulfs you and takes you ahead as a good citizen, you can say, as a good human, and you learn many things. So you should participate. That's all. Thank you so much.
So much, Principal Naina, for your kind words, and we know you have done a lot for the success and for Fun Kids India. So thank you so much for that, and again thank you for your kind words. Now we would like to move to our next principal, Principal Neeta Arora, who has been with us for season 1, and she has been such a great principal, everyone. And so now we would like to welcome her again to Principal's talk show. We had her on Principal's talent show. She showed her marvelous talent, and she also won the show. So again, Principal Neeta Arora, welcome to Fun Kids India, India's Emerging Talent Season 2 and Principal's talk show. So please say a few lines about Fun Kids India and also about India's Emerging Talent and Principal's talk show.
Mutti. Children, you have lines of luck in your fist and your palm. You close them. And फिर आप बोले मुट्ठी में क्या है? मुट्ठी में है तकदीर हमारी, हमने किस्मत को बस में किया है. And that is what this show is about. You have everything going for you within yourself. It's just that sometimes you do not know all that you know, and sometimes others can't see that goodness in you. So Fun Kid India has given you a platform to bring that talent to the surface. It will give you a platform to identify the talent, to showcase it, and maybe win. Even if you don't win, you got a chance to prove yourself to yourself that I can do this, I can do more things. Say, for example, you can do singing, dancing, acting, or computer skills, or cooking. I mean, this time, Fun Kids India have grown. The number of talents, the category of talents have grown because they've realized a person may be good in more than one area, or a person may be good in the area that we haven't thought about. So there is any other category too. So whatever you're good at, and you've got a platform, and the best thing is that it had both the features, online, offline. So if you could not come in the offline mode because of COVID being there prevalent, you could appear in the talent show through online mode. When I appeared, I was actually through online totally, and doing a mono act in an online where you're worried about your placing, and you're worried about whether judges, the children were judges then, whether they can see you, whether, and there were marks for props. Yes, so it taught you not only just about acting skill, it also taught you about use the given space, how to keep facing the camera, how to connect to your audience as well as to the judges. And that is what any talent show or any stage is about. It gives you presence of mind. It gives you higher order thinking skills. It gives you a chance to, develop and showcase one of your talents or more than one at a given time. And fourth is remove stage fear. That's so important in life. If you feel scared or you're anxious about talking to other people, even if you're great, people will not recognize you. So what is more important is just give it your best, go out and perform, irrespective of what the result might be. Just enjoy yourself. And that is what children's talent shows are always about. Children must enjoy participating. When you enjoy participating, audience will automatically connect with you.
Definitely, definitely. And also, we have idols, to someone to look forward up to. So we have all the idols sitting, right in front of us. So all the students and children and kids who are watching this Principals Talk show, thank you so much for firstly watching the show. And second, we should actually learn from the best, and we have the best here. So whatever that these people are saying, whatever these important guests are saying, you have to listen to them, and you have to embrace your talent, and you have to be on the platform of Fun Kids India, India's Emerging Talent Season 2. On that note, we also have one more principal on this show, and the principal is Principal Trinity, as I can read the name on the Zoom. So again, very welcome, Principal Trinity. And now I would like to, bring you on the spot and ask you to say a few lines about the show and also about Principals Talk Show.
Very good afternoon, and delighted to be there again. Yes, it has been a very enriching journey. And Gagan sir, he has taken this wonderful initiative to get the talent out and to get people together even during the difficult times. And it has been a very good platform for children, for the school, and for the principals as well. Looking forward to be a part of the coming session as well. Thank you so much.
We can't wait for you to be a part of the show. So we too are very excited. Now, again, I would like to come to Mr. Gagan Nana himself, and I would like you to, sir, if you can please talk about, the Principals Talk Show that we were talking about. We also had a season 1 where we invited principals on the talk show. So if you can please talk about that.
Thanks, Rajni, and all the amazing principals we have on the show. So yeah, as you can see, the design on the screen, that we had 15 amazing shows with amazing principals and academicians in season 1. We didn't call it as a talk show. So talk show is a new term for this season, but it was principal session we used to call. So we just made that as a season 1 principal talk show. Now we just launching today the season 2 of Principals Talk Show. So yeah, where you can see Rabia Bhatia was the anchor instead of you, Rajni. So earlier, so she hosted all those one for us. Amazing stuff she did, wonderful work she did for us. And now season 2 is about going, bigger and better. It's not like, of course, not from host point of view, but from the whole show point of view. That the show is just going amazing, because season 1. We didn't know many principal, and principal don't know us. They were saying, oh, who they are kind of thing. But now we got a name, we got a backing. And as you, Neeta ma'am, was the judge or jury in the season 1 finale. So she knows how honest, transparent our judgment was. And it's going to stay as is. And it's going to stay like that for the future. And same for this talk show. I think, yeah, it's a talk show, it's a chat show with principal. And they will come on Zoom, and then we go live on social media channels, and we talk about a topic, and we talk about it. And since they are the people who know their stuff, who know the direction, who know the vision, who know the solution to the problem, so they are the best one to help us out with that topic.
Definitely, definitely. And it is, again, I would like to, mention this, that this is the launch of Principals Talk Show Season 2. And also, I would like to, again, the founder himself has said that it is going bigger and better. So we already have so many principals with us. And with that, we also have our chief guest, Mr. Sandeep Marwah, with us. And on the grand finale, everyone, we are going to have Sunny Merchant. Yes, a Sunny Merchant on the grand finale. So we are very excited about that. Now, with that, I again would like to, come to you, principals, and also to you, Mr. Sandeep Marwah. I would like to ask you what all topics, because this is the launch episode. So in the coming episode, what all can we talk about and what all can we cover? So I would like to, ask all of you. So beginning with Mr. Marwah himself.
Yeah, I think if you're going to have a series of programs like this, where you're going to invite large number of principals from different schools and colleges, I think what I can suggest is my own business and my own industry, which is media and entertainment, art and culture. I mean, I'm very happy. AAFT, the university which I am chancellor of, this university is a case study. The whole education business is a case study, even for new education policy. We are already case study in 27 countries of the world, with 7 world records, what we have created so far in media and entertainment and art and culture. Now, what I'm trying to bring down here is that it's very important to work on the word called education. Let me explain you the new education policy in only few words. When I say E stands for entertainment, E stands for energy, E stands for enthusiasm. This is a kind of education now the whole education system has to be, and you have to your thinking process in Fun Kids in India should be touching the first letter E, because if your education is entertaining, people will come back to the classroom. I mean, the pandemic has actually made our own students little dull also. They are now reluctant even to the class. They are now so used to.
I think there's a bit of a technical problem. No worries, So with this, I would like to, I think it is taking some time. Yes, I think it is okay now. So, Mr. Marwah, you were saying, yes.
Let me finish this. Then the D stands for the discipline. Very important. We have to bring back the discipline back into the school and classroom. Your all events should be of discipline, and the whole education system should also bring in the word called determination, because that zest and enthusiasm to reach to a destination is again missing. Ambassador of the United Nations myself, to propose programs on SDG, Sustainable Development Goal. Every school, every college, every country, every setup, every government body has been advised to work on a limited resources and try to give the best of the productivity possible. You have to cut down on the expense, cut down on the electricity, cut the wasteful expenditure. What I must say that.
Right.
Students, that is a requirement of the day.
Definitely. So, sir, also I would
forgotten by these students somehow.
Yeah.
The C, I mean, I can probably finish this. C stands for commitment. That the commitment with the teacher, school, principal, teacher with parents, teacher commitment with family. This is missing. And your all programs you must devise in a way where you can bring in that kind of a commitment. C also stands for communication. The very important that we should be able to teach our students to speak well, to read well, to write well, and if not, at least to listen well. This is the kind of a system we require today. And through your programs, through your company, through this beautiful program, Fun Kids in India, devise programs where people can be a better communicators. And it stands for being ambitious. The student has to be ambitious. But then only being ambitious, they must see the dreams. Dreams are not the ones when you sleep. Dreams are the one which don't let you sleep. That kind of a dreams we want our children to see. And the C also stands for commitment and communication. The communication is both, and then A stands for ambitious, and A also stands for being habits of our students. They must be supporting, they must be compassionate, they must be sober, down to earth, polite, helpful, and why not? And this is what we needed. And all your programs you should devise where these kind of qualities we can generate into our own students. And then T stands for transfer of knowledge. Very important. Only speaking in classroom is not the education today. You must see that the knowledge must transfer from one head to another head. If I'm talking, it must be heard by many people. They must know what I mean, why I have spent 30 years in education, 42 years in arts. And then they must respect people like you and me who have given their life to one particular discipline or to education. So this is the kind of a attitude we have to bring, and transfer of knowledge has to be from one head to another head. T also stands for techno-savvy. I mean, we have to see to it that all those schools which cannot afford, all those colleges which cannot afford so much of techniques, we must support other institutions and support them in building up a technical setup so that many students can take best advantage of the changing pattern of education today in India. And then I stands for information. The information means there's an excess of information thanks to internet, thanks to Google. But we all have to see that the correct information must be passed on to the students at the right time. I stands for information. O stands for the overall development of the student. Not only chalk and talk, which is a boring and outdated system of education today in the world. So we have to bring in workshops, seminars, symposium, interaction programs, festivals, foreign faculty, guest faculty, visits. This should be the part of the education system today to make education more vibrant and overall. And then only student will be able to take better, more, and and I have tried to put my best into these few letters. I hope you will understand my point of view. Thank you very much.
Definitely, sir, because nobody knows education sector better than you and the principals that we have on the show. So the words that you said, so that they really mean a lot to us, and I'm sure that we, being the team of Fun Kids India, are definitely going to work on this, and will be able to make the season 2 even more bigger and even more better. So also with this, I would definitely like to talk to all the principals, but before I go to the principals, I actually would like to again come to you and to ask you a very important question. So you also are a very successful businessman, and you are into the world of business, entertainment and media as well, films, media, entertainment. So from that point of view, what all can we do for this season 2 to make it even bigger and even better? If you can please share some of your points.
If you can start some kind of a competition through your programs, and the best singers, I will give them opportunity to be on my radio station. Luckily, I've got 3 radio stations running right now: Radio Noida, Radio Mumbai, and Radio Raipur. And you can start a competition, invite students from different batches, and you can organize a competition age-wise, class-wise, entirely up to you to decide. And the winners, I will give them opportunity to be on our radio station, and the whole world can listen to them, because all the 3 stations are world radio as well. And simultaneously, you can also start a program where they should be given an opportunity to express their emotions, something like that, where they are good debate person, they are good actors, they are whatever discipline you will decide. You can have those kind of a competition also. Then I can put them, the winners, on television. Luckily, we have mstv.co.in, which is a world television, which is very popular now. It's like an OTT station, and we can give that opportunity to all those winners to present here at Marwah Studios, or we will look into the ways and means to present them on television. So these two major offers I can provide you. This can take some of the episodes actually, because you can have one for the juniors, one for the middle class, one for the seniors, or maybe one for the college students. You can have 4 singing competition. You can have 4 competition for television. So probably you can make number 8 programs out of it actually. And let the winners, you please pass on to me, and I would love to highlight them, honor them, give them ample exposure in the industry. This much I can definitely do for Fun Kids India.
Wow, that's really amazing. I'm already keeping points, sir. Gagan sir, I'm sure you must also be keeping all the points, because today I think everyone wants to be on TV and everyone wants to be heard on radio. So I think that can be a very great opportunity for all the talented kids out there. So with that, thank you so much for sharing these important points with us. It is surely going to help our show, and it is surely going to make it even bigger. So with this now,
and I would... One second, if you permit me, and Gaganji, if you can permit me, may I leave the board right now? I have another meeting coming up.
Yeah, that's fine. It's okay, Mr. Marwah, and thank you for the opportunity. So we made a note of those things.
Sandeep Marwah, that was very lovely to hear you. And Rajni, if there's nothing more for me, then, or you may ask your question, because I have to go back the CBSE exam papers.
Okay, now ma'am, thank you so much, sir. It was a pleasure having you on the show. And now I would like to, come to Principal Neeta Arora. Okay, ma'am, we know we are on a very tight schedule, but okay, so I would like to now ask you, if you have some ideas about, how can we make season 2 better? So if you have some ideas that you would like to share with us.
Season 2 is already transformed. It is already so much bigger and better than season 1. It is so evident. The kind of buzz you created, the kind of journey you had moving from one location to another, holding within the school auditions, allowing children to submit online. I mean, everything is going well. And what more can be done is increase the categories, increase the prizes, give them more exposure. As Mr. Sandeep Marwah said, that he can have not only just the winners, but other singers also get a platform. And maybe we can have a students' talk show, like you've done with the principals, and do it on a daily basis, like weekly talk shows, like the children hear each other. They let them talk about their experience, and let them talk about how they've grown from what they were and now what they are after or during the preparation for this. And it is already doing good. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. That's a great idea. I must say, we can have a students talk show. I mean, we already are having a principals talk show. So I think we can also have a, students talk show, and we can already have expect children and, kids from your schools. So that's a really great idea. Thank you so much, Principal Neeta. And now I would like to, come to Principal Naina. So Principal Naina, now I would like to hear your ideas and your suggestions, to make the show bigger and better.
Yeah, thank you for this opportunity. Fun Kids India, the team, Mr. Gagan Rana and everyone out there. This platform is already signifies that this is education beyond books. So let's take it ahead. If it is education beyond books, and according to NEP 2020, it also states that you have to encourage students with their inborn talents, and the children have to hone their talents. As Mr. Marwah said, and we should appreciate it, the kind of support that he has given to all students all over the India,
Right.
those who are talented, so they get a platform. I was very happy, and I think I must really say that this is a very big step from his side. I would also add to it, as Miss Arora said, that as I said initially in the morning also, that we should encourage talk shows with the students. We should have a run through before, instead of directly giving them the platform. If we have a run through before, so that they understand actually what it is, so that students who come from the small towns, they are not necessarily from big cities, right? So they get actually understanding that what are the requirements, and they become friendly actually. I feel, and they actually understand what it is. I feel then the impact will be more, because the efforts that you are all putting in are really uncountable. I mean, they are amazingly done. So I think this can add to the benefit if you add to the talk shows of the students along with the principals, or you can form small groups and do that.
Definitely. I mean, I am just loving the brainstorming that we are doing right now, coming up with a lot of amazing ideas for the show to make it bigger, better. So I think, this idea is also, very, very great. And as Mr. Marwah has already, promised Fun Kids India such big things. So we can definitely do something. And also, I think, now that everyone is sharing their ideas, I also would like to share mine as well. So I think we can also come up with a quiz show for kids where we can have students, in group forms, and we can have a quiz competition between them, and we can promote that as well. So and thank you so much, Principal Naina. Now I would like to move to Principal Trinity, and I would like to ask that if you can please share your thoughts and ideas on how can we make the show, bigger and better.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Like Marwa sir very kindly said that, the winners, he would be giving them a chance to come up on the radio and things like that. I'm sure definitely things like that would be a big encouragement for the children. And today, when we all are coming back post pandemic, and it is very important for us to look at the 360-degree development of the child. And this is something where we could help them gain back their confidence when they're coming back after a long time. And these platforms to be encouraged by more and more schools, so that we can give these platforms. And if they're available from schools themselves, then it becomes a better opportunity for the children, and it helps in their growth as well. So instead of we just looking at academics and things, these are also the things that are very, very important, and we need to encourage them the most.
Definitely. Also, ma'am, I also would like to ask you that, post-COVID, what kind of changes have you seen in, your kids, in comparison to what used to happen before?
Yeah. Post-COVID, there have been a lot of changes. Post-COVID, we have learned to value the tiniest of the things, that did not, we maybe kind of ignored earlier. And post-COVID, we've learned, and also our children have seen the varied ups and downs in that the children were out at school always, and the parents have come in more closer to the children. The children have started to understand to the extent as to how the house runs, what are the tiny things that you need to plan while running the house. And so many of them have learned about finances and things as well. So yes, it has got a lot of change. We've learned to value the tiny things in our lives, which is, I think, a big change. And this is something that has, it's a lifelong learning that has happened. And I'm sure we are going to, move a step forward rather than moving behind again, because now we know the importance of those small things, that spending time together. Earlier, it was maybe just a weekend and you went out together.
You went on mute. Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yeah. So maybe to a movie or to something, and that was called as quality time for family. But today we know that sitting together just across the table, just chatting, even just whiling away time together is quality time. So our definitions are changing, our lifestyle has definitely changed, our value systems have changed. So yes, there is a lot of change post COVID, and it is positive, I would say.
Definitely, and I'm sure the changes that you're talking about. It reminds me of how I used to, get excited when I was in school. I used to get excited about the holidays and about the vacations that we are getting. But I think now the kids are so used to holidays and so used to being at home that I don't think that they love these holidays and vacations anymore. They just want to go to school and study. So I'm sure this must be one of the changes in the kids post COVID. So now I would like to again come to Mr. Rana, and I would like to ask him what would he like to say. You're on mute, sir.
Yes. Sorry for the technical glitch again. We are living in a different world where net just goes like this and comes back, even Eastern Fiber. Right. For me, as to make it better, I think we need to involve more principal. We need to have a better topics, more engaging topic, and of course, we'll reach Mr. Marwah and other people to do that, and we going to promote principal talk show and talented children. Already, we are talking to a few OTT platform, but nothing is confirmed. Hopefully, if all went well, then we could be in a good OTT platform. But yeah, FunKidsIndia is again a growing platform, so that's again a good one from my point of view. And people just love FunKidsIndia. Kids just love FunKidsIndia, so it's an amazing concept. So what I
sir, now I would also like to ask you, because we are on a very tight schedule, and I'm sure, all of you must have, your meetings and things
Yes.
scheduled. So now I would like to, move ahead, and because, this is the launch show for a Principals Talk Show. So now I would again like to come to sir and would like to talk about the presentation that we were supposed to show on the show. So if you can please begin with the presentation.
Yeah, that's right. So I think those details we can cover later on, the timing and all that in the group. So for us, yes, India's emerging talent. So I won't take much time. I'll just go through very quickly because most of principals are aware of it, and students are aware of it across India and even global level like Australia, UK, and America. Kids have been participating. So yeah, this is the judging which will happen in grand finale. So me and Salim Machid will be judging. And of course, there'll be a lot of juries as well who will support this whole process, make sure that it's honest, transparent, and it's fair to everyone. And this is FunKidsIndia very quickly. So we are, family channel, kids channel, and we do a lot of stuff like this. We have these road shows where you can see our Fanta Clausen on Harley Davidson. We make songs, and then IET, and now Principal Talk Show and Principal Talent Show as well. We need to add that one in this one. This is a season 1 where we have these judges, Ada, Khan, Delna, Soumya, and me, and a lot of sponsors up there. And these are few picks from there. If anybody's interested, can go to funkids.in IIT season 1. They will see their kids there who did amazing job. And you can see Ada Khan there as well. She came for the finale. Delna Zirani online there. So yeah, it was an amazing season. And now season 2. So season 2, you all know Salim Merchant is a grand finale judge, and we can hear his video up here where he's mentioning that he's coming as a judge. So I won't go through that, but yeah, this link will take you there. And yes, these are the audition roadmap. We've been through from 21st of November to 22nd of May. It's a typo. So yeah, we've been through Ghaziabad, online, NRI, Zoom, Mount Literacy, Ghaziabad, Mata Rukmani, which is this one. Bhind was there as well earlier, which is on 12th, I guess, was Bhind, 12 December. Then NRI again, Bareilly, Badhayu, then online again. Then Jammu, we had hybrid. Dehradun, we had a little bit, yes, but we again extending Jammu to 22nd next weekend because there are more coming. Lucknow, Mumbai, Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata. Yeah, they're to be confirmed, but yes, we're just going bigger and better in that one. And 3 age groups, 2 to 4, 5 to 12, 13 to 19, and 1 winner in each category. And in season 3, I think it's going to be much bigger, but that's a separate one. We're going to include 20 plus seniors category. So we need to think about how we're going to do that. But yeah, there'll be a 4th category in the season 3. So these are media coverage. We have been, as you can see me in a press conference on Aastak, and you can see other press conference where the kids is there, and the coverage on HT. And this is our North India audition, DPSG Ghaziabad. There's again few more articles from other shows like Ghaziabad primarily, then Sahabad, and this is Mount Literacy in Bhind, where you can see Nana ma'am up there in the middle. So yeah, it was good. So now I think we are another show. So of course, many principal would like to, has mentioned they can't come on launch because certain reason. So yeah, on 19th May, we are thinking, which is Thursday, for our first show. So I just need to know from Neeta ma'am and for Nana ma'am, are they okay to come 12 p.m. is the right time for them?
I'll be traveling on the 19th, actually, as I mentioned earlier. 19th time, yeah, I'll be traveling. My flight is, I guess, in the morning. Yeah, so there is a layback, yeah.
Okay,
so I'm
cool.
not available in Mumbai.
So we have 2 timings, 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. So we can choose either one of them, and we can, go ahead with that.
So I will be in Srinagar, so I don't know how I'm placed there. So it's that. So I can't commit for the 19th anyhow.
Okay.
If it
fine.
would be 20th, probably yes. If it was 20th, then I could have made it. But the 19th, I don't think it will be possible for me.
Okay, so let's discuss this detail in the principal book.
Not worry.
Not here.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think I would.
But I would really, I will really miss it. I mean, I would really love to be a part of it. I cannot miss this. It's running in my blood now. Fun Kids India.
yeah, absolutely, ma'am. I agree.
Just like you all.
Yeah, no, it is. No, and we appreciate all the hard work you principal are doing, and thank you for coming on. From my end and Fun Kids India, and we really kind of congratulate you what you're doing, taking time out of this part, and just be the part of the show and enjoy and give your education, your learning back to the students and parents so that they can live better, happy, and they will be in prosperity.
So thank you so much. God bless you all, and all the prayers and wishes always. We'll just rock it together, okay? This season, we will rock it together.
Absolutely. Okay, so yeah, we will confirm the detail back in our on our groups.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Jai Bharat.
Children are the future of the country, and Fun Kids India is actually giving them a platform to be the future of the country, and to have that confidence basically. So it is a great platform. We had so many shows mainstream, but it is the first digital show which is being on the digital platform, and it is a great opportunity for all the kids and students out there to showcase their talent and to actually get a grip of their talent and to know what their passion actually is. So that's what Fun Kids India, India's emerging talent, is all about. So over to you, sir. Any last words that you would like to say?
No, I think it's a good launch. Sandeep Ji was here, and other few amazing principals were here. So it's a good launch, and let's the show begin. Let's have fun started. Let's have learning started, because Fun Kids India is about 5 things: fun, learning, positivity, then happiness, and the 5th one is the creativity. So yeah, these are the 5 pillars, and we work on those 5 pillars all the times. We don't have room for negativity. We don't have room for dishonesty. All that for us, fairness, transparency is key, and entertainment in a fun way, in a learning way, is the core principle for us. So thank you very much for everybody, and let's let the show begin as soon as possible. Then
just crack it. God bless you all. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
All right. Thanks all. Cheers. Bye.
Bye-bye.